Oh, I do that.
Yeah, I've done it. I'm already ahead of the game there. I don't know whether you know.
Yeah, I don't know how to change my name from the phone. Does anyone knows?
I have no idea. You're talking.
I mean, it says president.
Yeah, I've done it. I'm already ahead of the game there.
Yeah.
Who's that?
It makes sense. I change my name from the phone. Does anyone knows?
Oh, I think we're live.
President.
Yeah. Somebody's watching. I can hear us live.
Yeah.
Who's that?
It makes sense.
Who is it?
That's not me.
Oh, I think we're live. Yeah.
Oh my God.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
Of course, it's the only
I do all
video.
my stuff's recorded.
Yeah, the one dude on here who's like supposed to be right up to speed on it, and all going down. It's all right. We've got technical director on.
Oh, we've got two technical directors here.
Two technical directors.
Well, dude, you failed in like first second.
I must admit, blown that out of the water. It's not happened at all, has it? So anyway,
my game, the old live business.
Let's not stand on ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the aftermath. And we are joined by the following motley crew. We've got the Arm Wars production director himself, Mr. Jason Mother Fluffin Statham in the house. Big Jamie J. Wank is with us with one of, if not the strongest episodes ever, I think, tonight, mate.
I think so. Yeah.
Bloody awesome. It was rock strong.
Really good. I enjoyed it.
It was a cracker, mate. And hopefully people in the chat will tell us what they thought of it, and hopefully it's good stuff. If you don't like it, don't tell us.
I love. Hey, the chat was gold when everyone's predicting the rounds.
Nobody got one.
And I'm like,
nobody got one.
Anything right. Anything right. I was like, oh my God. Oh, and I want to write. I'm like, no, just let them see it. Let them feel it. You know? Let them inside the soul.
They don't realize the level of storytelling. When people during the week or in past episodes have said, oh, you give it away. No. We're playing storytelling up here. You're all down here. We're playing it up here.
It's going to tie into other weeks as well. That's the thing. It's weaving webs. We've also got the mighty Arm Wars legend in the Mother Fluffing house, John Thompson. Welcome to the show, dude. But
thanks for having me.
Last but by no means least, ladies and gentlemen, we have the new European bronze medalist, Rolly Ray Liepins. Mate, left hand.
Turns out I can arm wrestle.
And we got to see your left hand in action tonight, mate. In more ways than one.
Yeah. You literally discovered your left arm tonight and then went and won third place Europe's today.
Yeah.
I
know this episode is coming out today, and I'm sitting there, and I go for my first match, and I lose. I just lose my first match, and I'm sitting there. I see my next opponents from Turkey, and I'm like, so I'm gonna get the last place. And then everyone's going to see it, and then everyone's going to see the episode, and they will tell how terrible I and Tobias, how terrible we are. And I'm like, I have to do better, and I did better, and I climbed back to the podium. So
you did it for Tobias.
I saw a legitimate.
I did it for Tobias. Yeah, I did it for Tobias.
I saw legitimate concern in the chat, Ray, because it was in round 4 that you brought out the riser. And a lot of people are under the impression that the riser was actually the only reason that you won that match, and you basically cheated.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Who cares? It's I can press better from a riser, but I don't need it. But I like if you arm wrestle better in the strap, but you arm wrestle good without it, you might still go for the strap. You know, you just might not get there. Riser, they're just going to give it to you. So Tobias always had the option to take the riser if he would arm wrestle better from it. So it's a weird thing, because I think it's a weird discussion. I would agree that maybe we shouldn't use riser at all in arm wrestling. But since we have it, since it's not illegal, since we have it, why not to be better at it? You know, it's kind of a weird thing.
It made a massive difference And was it just the riser, or was there something else as well? Were there other things
Oh,
going on?
Joe was just going inside because my press was hurting, my elbow was hurting, and I had zero confidence in it. I think I would do the same thing without the riser. I don't think that would help me too much there. But riser just gives me that confidence that I can do it. And I just, that's how I used to do it,
Yeah,
But yeah.
School Rolly Ray, without a shadow of a doubt. I've also got to say, we couldn't get Tobias Pedersen of Denmark on tonight's show with us. He's working and couldn't get on the show tonight. Wanted to get on. But how good is that dude?
Awesome.
He's awesome. He's a killer.
Legit.
And
he's awesome.
I think one of the best things I did was smother his flame. When guys, he's so aggressive, he's so terrifying. With those few pins, I'll look down. I'm not looking at him. I'm like, oh, dude. I'm like, I don't want any of this. And then you kind of work with him. It's only going to make him better.
But on the table, he's got that "I'll kill you right now" vibe about him.
Oh yeah.
On the table, he's got "I'll kill you in your sleep" vibe about him.
Yeah, we were locking the doors. We were staying up all night.
Yeah, we were. We took
We were.
literally. It's like you do like 1 o'clock till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And then
Is that why you were sleeping in the crib?
Yes, exactly.
You had the bar.
More protection.
I mean, we're not gonna talk about it tonight, but myself and James went looking at the new Iron House venue the other day, Ray.
I hate you.
You are honestly.
I've got a little clip. Do you reckon we could play the clip on the thing?
Of course we can. But I'm going to kick you both in the dick.
Okay? You'd be able to headbutt us in the dick.
Yeah. Mate, you're going to love your room. I swear to God, it's awesome. We picked it special.
This is how you treat your biggest stars?
It's awesome.
I think so too. I'm 100% with that.
When we send it over to you, you will love it. It's spot. Phil Woody UK. Thank you for your super chat and welcome Phil Woody UK to a membership of the ARMWRESTLING channel. Thanks very much, mate. Really appreciate that. NWUK1, another of our members. Best one yet, gents. Great effort, Ray. Brilliant performance. And any chance I can hear one more time. Not even a ready. There wasn't even a ready.
Not even a ready.
There wasn't even. I mean, never mind. Not a goal.
It's like the tension was everywhere. You can cut it with the knife. There's so much tension that we just like. I heard ready and go. I think he did too. The refs like not even ready.
So Pythagoras with a super chat, and he's put Pradeep versus Jerry Caderet. We know equality little where they are, or equally little where they are. Mate, I don't know what that is, Pradeep and Jerry Caderet. That's something I'm going to have to catch up on. We've been buried in arm wars, and tonight...
I think it's just insinuating that we've not seen Jerry for a while.
All right. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Somebody else is popping in this mother fluffer.
Oh, is it time for Ray's bedroom?
Can you no, Ray's going to be on for a minute.
All right.
Ray's going to be on for a moment. But can you get it up on here?
Well, I've got it on my phone. I can hold it here.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's Ryan, you just come in the nick of time, son. Check this out. This is exclusive and the type of quality you can expect on the Supernatural Strength channel. Okay, James, run BT.
BT coming up.
Go silent for a minute, Ray.
I need to set volume up.
Ray, for a sec.
For the Iron House
in
September. And we know that you're going to be on it looking after everybody because you're multilingual, a talented individual. And we've just found it.
Oh, wait, I'll just come down to Ray's height.
Ray's height, yeah. We found your room, mate. There you go. What about that? Think it'll be comfortable?
Do you reckon Ray will be able to see it at this window?
Yeah, it's right height, 4 foot. So
there's a chair.
Yeah. Little chair there in the corner. There you go, Ray.
Small chair.
That's perfect for you, Ray.
It's not pink.
I mean, upgrade from a crib for sure.
I love it. I
like it because we thought you would. I mean,
I'm still gonna kick you.
And it's your own room. And it's your own room.
Yes, I love it. No problems.
look at it this way. It
That,
is
that dick kick, that dick kick is coming. So no, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Thank you,
We
guys.
thought, look, how can we really look after Ray?
Yeah.
We thought that's a step
Just-
forward. 110% your own room, no Sandris.
Yeah, we're really sorry though. It doesn't have an ensuite. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I love how you take care of me. So everything is baby proof.
Yeah, it's 100% room for a cat.
Yeah.
We thought of everything, mate.
Yeah.
And when you go to bed later on, we've got some announcements about Armwars Iron House, but we're going to talk more to you really about it and get your sort of insight. But first of all, now we've been joined by the dreaded pirate. Now then, mate.
Oh, Ryan's here.
Ryan, what about that, son? Goalie did not let you down.
There we go. I got you.
No, you've just got us. You didn't hear my question then. What did you think of Ray tonight, son?
I haven't heard anything. I didn't hear any of James Statham's music. It confused me as to who was going to win. I didn't hear anything. I just had to get my Bluetooth connected. I apologize. But man, that was awesome. As always, it was awesome. My favorite way to start a Saturday is with the Arm Wars premiere. So I enjoyed it. Ray, I was worried for him so much. I thought, man, he looked sore and tentative in those first 3 rounds. I thought, oh, Ray's gone. I thought either Ray's gone or Ray's got the master stroke. He wants that Arm Wars fame, and he's playing for the massive comeback, and that's what happened. He just brought that riser out at the right time.
No, just to dispel it.
Actually, it was Jordan Davis that said riser.
Yeah.
Really?
And I said,
At the end of
okay, riser. He called it after
actually.
at the second round. I think he called, and I said not yet. I said not yet.
Yeah, he also called do it for Giannis.
I heard that.
You
had your opportunity. Where was it?
Giannis.
And I didn't say F Giannis, so
you did not say
kudos
it.
for me.
The room would have gone off if you did.
Yeah.
You should have said F Bowen at that moment.
That would have been another T-shirt we could have made.
That's
Yeah.
it. Think about that. Next time you're in there, we could have made a T-shirt from that.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. But you know, to dispel any myths, Ray. If anybody out there that's thinking, "Oh, Ray was acting up and just doing it for the show," we know.
I can explain. Yeah. So I have to go to sleep. Tomorrow is right arm European Championships, and it's past midnight already. So I have to get at least 6-7 hours of sleep. So my left, like when you gave me Adrian in reality check,
Yep.
it wasn't ready. It was shitty, and like there was no top roll for me. There was no options, 0 options. So I was working on my top roll because I couldn't press with Tobias. This is why the first 3 rounds were so, like he buried me so much because my top roll just wasn't there at all. Like in my head, I thought I would get at least some purchase, something. I just couldn't get anything. So there was no, like, I didn't want to do 4-3. I didn't want to go to the silver bullet. There was never a plan. It just like, that was last option. Like you do what you always do. And that's what I did. Since then, I worked extensively on my top roll, and like I won Frode this year. I won tournament in Norway, in USA, 3rd place in Europeans with left arm. So my left has been just growing. And even now my press is pretty much the same it was. I just don't use it. So I will be very happy to take anyone in Arm Wars, Iron House, or with left arm. And I feel really confident in it. And today just showed it. And thanks everyone who watched it. I never want to let you guys down. I always want to give a match, and I think I did it. James, Neil, you guys did amazing job. Everyone who was at Iron House supported. Everyone who was screaming, and you know, just I think we had one of the best matches there. And Tobias killed me 3 times for sure. Killed me. Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, thank you, Ray. Sorry, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, just to echo what Jason was going to say there. Basically, we love you. I mean, I was round doing the voiceover the other night, and myself and James were saying that was even when we know the result, it's still an exciting match when you put it together. It was just great.
Genuinely, when I was editing round 6 and the silver bullet this morning, I was getting excited as I was editing it. The rest of it, I'm just like, oh God, edit. But I was actually getting excited as I was editing those rounds. I was like, oh, this is kind of worth it. It kept me awake. So yeah, thanks. It was great.
You'll be pleased.
Thank you, guys.
Once again, he nearly died making the show.
Of course he did. He's a Catwoman. He can do it. He can do it.
Oh, no, you like cats. Jesus is my friend. That's all I can tell you. Yeah,
yeah, mine too.
Jesus features a lot to the members, or at least he will be doing.
He's a little, honestly, you'd love his cat. You've met Jesus, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's a wonderful animal. Yeah.
Blessed by Jesus.
Traffic outside his house and Jesus make it for interesting evenings when you do this. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Something happened.
What is it?
It is coming in. Man, the only guy that I know that buries people in his garden.
Tobias jumping on.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, I'll stay a little while.
Are you in an airport or something, Ray?
No, he's at the Europeans.
I'm in
Are
Romania.
you in a hotel?
Yeah.
The Europeans in the hotel.
I was confused as that Neil, your reaction was perfectly timed with the super chat, and I'm trying to read into that super chat. Like what? Like it's a good super chat, but I'm like, what is it about this super chat that's making Neil lose it?
Tobias just tried to join us there.
It makes more sense.
He's probably in the basement. He's in the morgue, right? So it's hard to get signal down there.
He's just washing the blood off. He's just hosing the blood off him.
Yeah. What's coming for next week? Give me a sneak peek before I.
You again.
Me again.
You again.
Battleground. Is it Battleground?
Right hand.
I want it. Let him in. I don't understand this.
Makes sense. This makes sense. You put out the best hitters at the start. It's me and Patrick Berry, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
That was an awesome.
Don't give anything away. You've already given people already knew. If people
look at that cover photo of Tobias.
If somebody used the brain and saw that the fact that you was going, oh, it's a great match, and then once it gets to 3-0, you would therefore have to win round 4. You would have to win round 4. So you've got to be more careful, Ray.
It's impossible to do it every time, but I try to do it most times, But no. Yeah. Everyone's it's not my magical powers to win every super match on the planet.
No, not everyone.
Hi guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome this fella to the show, Tobias Trolls Pedersen in the house.
Nice.
Hey Tobias.
Hi guys. Hi Ray.
Tobias,
a nice show.
Before we start things off, I've just got to say, you and Ray have a lot in common. We know that. We watched the show tonight. We saw that it was very, very hard to separate you. But I have no idea. You were as closely linked to Ray as you clearly are. Whether you get that shirt.
I bought it online, but yeah, it's pretty sexy. And the watch is matching too.
Oh my God, he's coordinated.
Oh, it's chunky, Ray. It's chunky.
That's one of my
build is shit though.
Companies.
Not in the pants.
Okay.
Hey, I send you a decent belt, okay? I will send you a decent belt.
Nice, thank you.
Awesome level stuff. Oh, I'm just knock over these super chats real quick. We got Daniel Lund Christiansen, a guy you know very well, Tobias. Travelled with him extensively with a super chat. He's put, what a great episode, Neil and James. Cool to see one of my teammates on Arm Wars. Hopefully I can get a shot on Arm Wars in the foreseeable future. You never do know. You never do know. Norrec or Norek. Got to go to bed, leaving this here. Good job, Ray, and good luck in the Europeans tomorrow. Staying strong and loving arm wrestling. Thank you for your super chat, mate. Marcus Thompson, legend of Arm Wars, with a massive, immoral
Is Marcus a millionaire? He must be a millionaire.
Marcus is. He's a
Or
great
a billionaire.
Sports.
Yeah, whatever he is.
Yeah, this was a debt of
He's
gratitude.
supporting 9 arm wrestling families.
Unbelievable. He's absolutely fantastic. What an hombre. And Marcus has put, Ray loves a silver bullet. Killing werewolves is his goddamn right. Strong. Dude, more to come. Marcus, let me tell you. You've no idea what's coming, son. Oh, my God. Just warming up. Literally, both these guys just warming up. That's all I can say. Much better, much bigger still to come in the Iron House. But Tobias, we heard from Ray a moment ago. What was your sort of impression of the match? It must have been difficult for you going 3-0 up. And the mental journey you guys both went on was interesting. I was keen to know what your feelings were when you were obviously confident and then it started to close in on you. Just walk us through that a bit, mate.
Yeah, it was quite terrible, but yeah, I felt super confident that I would beat him in the first round at least. I knew coming into the match that endurance was like a big issue of mine also in training, especially on my left arm. But I felt super. I thought I would win the match even in third round, but yeah, then it turned around pretty bad. I remember I was trying to get to the straps, and I'm a much better strap puller than I am without the strap.
Right.
Yeah. So, but he closed the door totally. Like suddenly it was going the other way. I couldn't get to the strap, and then I tried to dive in on him on the round after. I think where I failed the first time. Yeah, he was better there, and I was losing steam. It was horrible.
Now it looked like. As the match went on, you could visibly see the confidence draining from you. Was there a fatigue element there or not? Or was it just the confidence, the mental thing? Was it more mental than physical, or was it just as much physical as mental?
Definitely both. Mentally, I was already pretty drained. It was, I don't know if it was my second or third match. The first match on the left arm, but my first match on Iron House, I was so fired up. I could really feel that I had used a lot of
just
my
a reminder, we can't
there.
talk about results. Make sure
I
you
don't talk about results. No. But just the way I get into a match, I get so fired up that it's hard to have the same mental energy for the rest of the matches. Long day. Yeah. I think it's just the adrenaline factor. But yeah, mentally, I was pretty confident going into it, but yeah, but physical. What I really felt was my pronator feeling in the later rounds. That for sure failed. I felt like my cupping was still good, my fingers were still good, and then he got on my bicep, and yeah, he was better there too. So,
Tobias, do you feel like the riser was the difference?
The riser, I never trained my riser actually. I never.
No.
Right.
Me
Ray got on the
riser.
Oh man, honestly, I didn't even know he was on the riser. Were you on a riser?
Yeah.
Before.
Tobias is at work. He has not seen the film.
Okay.
But it's also true because in the interview when we were talking about it, and I said, so when he pulled the riser out, he said, "Did you have a riser?" I was like, "Dude,
yeah, I forgot it again even."
Pulled the riser out in round 4 and kept it from then on. So.
Really? Oh, it worked then. It worked. I also I think he changed style in round 3 or something. He went much more forward with his shoulder. I think he tried to top roll me in the first 2 rounds. Am I right, Ray?
First three.
Yeah, first 3. Yeah, I felt you. It was much harder to slip in on rounds. Actually, I failed all the rounds, so it was impossible. So, yeah.
I just looked at Mendes, and Mendes is like, I cannot top roll him, and I'm like, oh, nice to hear. Nice to hear.
Yeah. I'm really good against top rollers, and for some, I used to be very good against hookers, and my hook used to be very good, but it's kind of changed, and my hand got really strong, but I lost some connection and endurance in that hook. But,
you looked massive on side pressure.
Yeah, side pressure.
You must.
What I train, I mostly train just like a drag, cupping, and then side pressure. That's a lot of that. Very little back pressure. but I'm working on that now. I've been working on that since I am now, so I hope it's getting better. I
And
know
Ray,
it is.
at the end of the event, we're going to let Ray jump off in a minute because he's got the European right arm tomorrow. But Ray, at the end of the event, said, if you want to do this again, I would love to do it again. It ended on the silver bullet. Is that something you want to do? Is it when you look at your future in the promotion, Tobias? What's your wish list from a Ray perspective? Is a guy you want to pull again?
Of course, yeah. Of course, I want to be pull him again. I think I can beat him next time, but it's hard to say. He's so good, but I think I can beat him. I want to do it again, of course, yeah. That would be a match that I would chase for sure.
Certainly an incredible matchup, and at the end of it, you could maybe have a shit shirt swap. You know
what, a shit shirt?
Yeah, you can.
Shut up, Neil. Shut up, Neil.
Shit shirt. I mean, they are the shit. You've seen the famous shirt, haven't you? You've seen it with belt combo. You could be the owner of that, or something similar. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's the kind of result you could get from that match, mate. So, well worth a thinking.
Cool.
It really is. Where are you tonight, mate? You're at work there, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm at work. I was at a friend's birthday, and then I drove directly to work, and I just met here at 11. So yeah.
So you haven't seen the show at all?
Not at all, not yet. No.
Oh my.
I was driving while the show was going, I think.
Tobias, you got a treat, mate. It's a cracker. Really
nice.
Solid show. Really solid show. And we've already heard from Ray and from Tobias about the Arm Wars Iron House, the one that is coming in September. Both men very, very interested to be involved in that again. So we're setting those matches up now and getting the guys back over for that card with a bit of luck. If they're both available and injury-free, you can look forward to seeing these guys in action again there without a shadow.
Can we ask you about the matchup? Why you put these two guys together in the first place?
Yeah, the reason I put them together is because both men, I mean, people who are new to arm wrestling or new to either the Supernatural Strength channel or new to Arm Wars won't know, but Tobias has been and is a mainstay of the Arm Wars Super Series. I absolutely love Tobias. He's a guy that's been in so many events. It's ridiculous. How many have you done? You've done probably what, like 5 or 6 more, maybe? Done a lot of shows.
Not 6, maybe 5, I think.
Yeah. A lot of events he's been on over a number of years, and always shown up. Always put on that entertaining.
I've had some tough matches.
Oh my God. Some incredible screamers. Very much like Asle Malmstal, Frode Hågeland, Niklas Nanastad. He's one of those guys. He's one of the guys that's been there time and time again and never drops the ball. Every time you put him into a match, it's a screamer. And also, I think he's got a really, really unique personality, unique character, real enigma, very different personality on the table, off the table. Interesting guy. I think he's a star. And so Tobias was one of the guys that as soon as I got Arm Wars rolling again, it was a matter of time and he was going to be back involved. And I'm looking to establish him as one of the names and the faces of the promotion because he's excellent. There are another few guys out there that I want to see him arm wrestle. I think I see Maynard Nentjes in your future for sure, Tobias. Very soon.
I want that match.
Maynard, if you're watching, that's coming. So get ready for that one. That's coming. Ray Liepins, as everybody knows, we've just seen another example tonight. Cut from the same cloth. Absolute warlord. Loves it. Very, very rarely in a boring match anywhere. You put him in the king of the table in Dubai, it's going to be a screamer. You put him on more Super Series, any arm, any place, anywhere. Bad mother fluffer. That's a shirt that we're going to make for him. We're just going to put any arm, any place, anywhere. Rolly Ray. Let's fucking go.
After I've done 45 minutes of band work.
45 minutes of band work.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'll jump off. Much love to all of you.
Congratulations, mate.
All right. Well done, mate. Thank you.
On the bronze medal and very best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
So while Ray jumps off, I wanted to sort of give people a little bit of an update on what we got coming exclusively. we want to give people a little bit of insight onto what we got coming. So Iron House 2 is in the works right now. But let's be clear, it is in the works. So the card is not decided yet. Myself and James are already sort of spec things out. We've been looking at the venue. The venue is now set. So we have got the venue booked and arranged, and the dates are set also. It will be longer than it's been before. It will be bigger than it's been before. And as we said, and we promised all the members, and some of the people who are the members of the channel already have some insight in this. Remember, you'll always get the nod on things like this beforehand, and they will again in this instance. So myself and James have already put sort of a package together, which is going to be very heavily biased towards the members of the Arm Wars channel. So if you're one of the armed forces, if you're a Granite Arm, an Iron Arm, Golden Arm, Legends Arm, you guys are going to get first crack of the whip. What do I mean by that? This event is going to start on the 2nd of September, Friday, and it is going to run to Thursday, the 8th of September. It is going to be a massive, massive Iron House. Or should we say, James, Iron Houses?
Oh,
Because there's more than one of them, guys.
No kidding.
There is.
There's more than one of them. We've got 2 Iron Houses located about 100 yards apart. And there's some differences going on in this event. The second...
Don't go backwards.
Yeah, the second big thing that we're going to be doing here is we promised that we would change things up, do things a little different, make things special. So we are going to do an element in this thing right in the present. On Saturday, the 3rd of September, there will be a live element to Arm Wars Iron House 2. We're going to run an event in the northwest of England that you guys who are members of the channel will get the first opportunity to buy tickets for. There will be a very limited number of tickets available. 180 to 200 tickets in total. It's going to be split in certain ways. The card's going to be bigger, heavier than it's ever been. We had 14 athletes and some alternates last time. We're going to go to 20 athletes plus alternates this time. So the event's going to be bigger.
2 houses.
2 houses. There are going to be some big names involved in this event as well. That announcement's coming, but big names, big matches, as well as the usual hardcore arm wrestlers that make and are the lifeblood of the Arm Wars Super Series. On Saturday, the 3rd of September, the show will get underway. Doors will be at about 1:30. The venue will be announced to the members very, very soon. To the Legends and Golden Arms, it's already been announced. And we're going to be filtering this down through the other members imminently. And the way this is going to work as follows. Legend Arms, Golden Arms, you get in free. You're already there. If you come and you prove that you are a Legend Arm or a Golden Arm member, which will correspond with you beforehand on email, and we'll also have a way for you to prove that, and you will walk straight in the door as a VIP member. What does that mean? It means that when we start the show at 2 p.m., we're going to have a 1-hour question and answer session where you'll get to talk to all the guys that are in the Iron House, ask them about their matches, ask them anything you want, a big meet and greet with all the stars of the show. At 3 p.m. sharp, we will start a significant all-afternoon session of arm wrestling, which will be put together specifically and very, very intense, where you're going to see the stars of the Iron House, the stars of World Arm Wrestling compete throughout the afternoon. We will be showing that to our members right then, that day. So if you are one of our Legend Arm members and you are based in Australia, USA, Canada, wherever it may be, you're going to get the opportunity to watch that day. Now then, everybody's seen the live feeds around the world, and they can be hit and miss. They can be up and down, and the camera usually is one angle, one frame, not great quality. What we're going to do is a little different. The guys who are in the room live will see it live. We are going to make sure that we film it in very high quality with the camera angles that you are used to seeing in the Arm Wars films. But if you can imagine that without the talking heads elements, the interviews and the stuff you get in there, so a raw version of that kind of shots, you're going to see that night. If you're a member of the Arm Wars channel, you will get to see all the matches that day when they happen. So there's the promise we're going to make you. By the time the United States of America wake up and start doing what they do, we'll have that thing up and everybody will see it. So the reality, you're going to be a few hours behind the live, and that's how it's going to go down, guys. But the quality of what you'll see will be guaranteed. It won't be live. It'll be uploaded onto there for our members only. Anybody can join. The lowest level that we have is the Armed Forces. If you join the channel and you want to see the matches, that's the way you're going to see them. As I say, Legend Arms, Golden Arms, you're in the room. We're then going to give first refusal on tickets to our members in that order. So we're released all the tickets now for the Legend Arms and the Goldens. Iron Arm and Granite Arm will go next. You guys will get the opportunity to purchase tickets at a big discount on the price of the tickets for you guys as well. We're going to release that very, very shortly. There's a set number of tickets for those guys. We will then move down to the Armed Forces and you'll get the next opportunity. If the guys with the Armed Forces now purchase all the tickets, those are all of them. That's it. We ain't got any more. It's going to be between 150 and 200 tickets done for the guys that want to be in the room on the day. So grab those quick when they come out, because we won't be releasing any more. We got a room that is at capacity at that level, and that's what we're going to do. And we want a nice, tight little crowd in there so it's manageable. Obviously, the normal rules will apply. Nobody will be able to film it. If anybody is seen with the camera out, a phone out, unfortunately, we will eject you from the building, guys, okay? So there won't be any filming of the matches whatsoever, but they will be going out and they will be shown that day to members of the Arm Wars channel. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. The day after, we will continue with the Iron House behind closed doors as we did before. And we'll be filming right through to the Thursday. So it's going to be an absolute monster of an event. We're going to try and bring you the very best arm wrestling action in the world. We're going to try to put this thing up to another level again. It'd be great to meet some of you guys over there. Ryan's already confirmed for the card with Bogdan Stoica. John Thompson is already confirmed for the card with a very exciting prospect in his match, and that will be announced soon as well. Tobias Pedersen, I'm sure, will be there also. Rolly Ray Liepins, the same. Again, many, many more big names coming out as well. So get yourself ready for that, and we'll be making the announcement soon. Anything I missed there, James?
No, I did want to just mention in terms of the members' content in the last 7 to 8 days has been lacking. So just to you guys, there's a lot coming in terms of just general members' content. But in terms, no, I think that the big news is that we're pretty much saying that for the next year, we're going to be giving you a video every Friday. Plus, in September, we're going to be giving you a lot of videos, all practically live in one day. So, yeah, pretty big announcement.
Yeah, and it will be a significant card on Saturday the 3rd.
Yes.
Really significant. Now, one of the interesting things that we're going to do as well is, we've said before, it's going to be the elite guys, the stars of the sport, the more famous and notable guys in the sport, the likes of the fellas we've got on the chat tonight. But also there's going to be the element of Arm Wars, which is that little different. We want to reach out to you guys out there, the wild cards, the hardcore arm wrestlers that maybe don't get that. We're going to be bringing over prospects, exciting arm wrestlers that people don't know, and giving them a shot. They'll be invited to come over and compete as well. So we're watching. We're keeping our eye on things. And the other day, I was actually watching a show that John does. And I wanted to go exclusive and go a little bit off-piste on something tonight. So John and the Aussie arm wrestler, Jake Ward, were doing a show. And on that show, they were using some of our old footage, the archive footage from our Arm Wars archive. Good channel, but we definitely prefer anybody watching to subscribe to the new Arm Wars channel. That's the one. Get sub to that. 100%. That is the one to subscribe to. But it gave me a little thought. Okay, so, and if you're not subscribed already to John Thompson, get over there, because I'm going to just license this dude up with something pretty special. I'm very interested to see the guys out there that are Arm Wars worthy, Arm Wars ready, and who those guys are. Who are the guys that I don't know about? So when I'm watching the show the other night with yourself, John, and with Jake.
Sorry, Neil, I have to leave now.
Tobias?
Yeah, but thank you for the kind words and the good work with Arm Wars. It was a pleasure to be there.
Thank you.
And hopefully next time.
You're amazing.
Hey, buddy.
See you in September.
And we'll speak to you in a couple of weeks.
No worries, mate.
Huh?
We'll speak to you in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
Cool. Looking forward to it. Bye.
Speak to you soon, mate. So, rather than go out and rehash footage that's already been done, John, what about this for an idea, mate? What about you do an Arm Wars search for a savage?
Ooh, the savage search.
And you go out there and let's see if you can find yourself and Jake, those guys that we don't know about. Some criteria to work on. The guys are going to be able to really arm wrestle.
Right.
And you know what I mean by that. Versatility, ready to die, go out on the shield.
6 rounds.
6 rounds.
Willingness.
7 rounds, hopefully.
They've got to be able to talk. Don't have to be loud and gregarious, but we want people that aren't camera shy. We want people that can project themselves. Just tell us about them. So what about a situation where on your show every week, you could get guys to send you in some footage of themselves arm wrestling, matches, get these guys together, pull, talk, and your viewers could vote on who they want to see most.
I love it.
And you play them off against each other over a period of time, and we'll whittle it down to the people that are most popular, because the fans don't lie. If they want to see them, then we'll make that happen. How's that sound?
I love that just as much as the idea of going to pull at Arm Wars, to tell you the truth. Because when you think about it, 2 years ago, I was the guy in the chat. That's who I was. And I saw Ryan Bowen arm wrestling at the bottom 8, and I saw WAL happening, and I looked back, I saw Arm Wars going on, and I said, that's where I need to be. That's where I need to be. And I went through all this whole process of learning how to speak, learning how to be a character, becoming a better arm wrestler. And it worked. It worked. And if I can help some other people figure out how to get to Arm Wars and create that, the thing that I have, the thing that makes me wake up in the morning, yes.
Nice. Give him back.
Mate, it is on. As far as myself and James are concerned, we're very keen to bring the characters of the sport, the people that others don't know, and put the spotlight on them. What better way to do it? You guys have the time to do it. Myself and James are buried in doing and bringing these shows to you. I mean, James hasn't been to bed for 3 days.
30 hours.
30 hours.
I did go to sleep on, what day is it? On Wednesday? Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that, Wednesday.
Yeah, it was nice.
With Thursday. But it gives you an opportunity to, number one, give yourself some content. I'm sure Jake would love doing this as well.
Yes,
You know,
absolutely. Look, I'm very excited to see who is out there, because I go and since the restrictions have ended and I've started going out, this is the number one thing I get asked the most is, how do I get to Arm Wars? How do I get, Neil, James to notice me? How do I get myself? And I said, well, there's a lot of different things that go into it, but this will give you, in my opinion, I think the way we come up with this will give you a very straightforward guide. These are the things you need to do. This is what we're looking for. These are the types of things that make an Arm Wars savage. And I think that will be helpful to a lot of people out there, not just the people that are at the tippy top, the pointy end of the spear. It's about guys who are in my spot now where I was just a couple of years ago. And believe me, there's a lot of brambles to walk through, and maybe this will help get around a lot of that.
You know what I like about this idea most, mate, when I was thinking this up the other day, what I really, really loved about it? Let's say that the guys that send you the footage in, so they send in their match footage.
Yep.
You review the matches. You narrow it down to the guys that you think, oh, this guy may have promise. You show the matches, get these guys on, and you talk to them for a little while, grill them a little bit, see what they're like in front of camera. But let's say you get 10 guys on there and the fans of the show vote, we can only bring a couple of these wild cards over for each event, okay? But if they get noticed on your show, there's a massive amount of promoters around would love to put exciting guys who have some notoriety on their card. Ryan's doing that with the pound for pound series over in Australia. So if you've got some Aussie guys that are sending stuff in, it shortlists them and gets them recognition for the other promoters as well as Arm Wars around the world. And arm wrestling wins. It's allowing that talent to get spotted, to get seen. The new stars of the sport are out there. We just don't know them yet. Ryan was the same when he first came over to Arm Wars. Nobody knew who he was. Came over, raw as hell, stayed in a flat with me over there. But I'll tell you what, pulled his balls off. If you haven't seen that match with Anil Najran, first ever match, straight in the mix. And that set the
with
tone.
the owl. With the owl.
The owl. The owl feature.
Well, yeah.
I didn't even know I could do the owl back then. That was where I discovered the owl. I met the owl that day.
First ever outing in Arm Wars. And I remember at the end of that event, I thought, dude's a star. Absolute star. Talk, bags of character, can really arm wrestle. And he was only a puppy. He's got better since then. So, yeah, you never know. These guys are out there. Ray Liepins, exactly the same. And I'm going to bring another one over for this next event, a young lad from Latvia who is tearing it up. Mazel Jador is in the chat. Mazel, we love you, dude. He's put, it's my time. It may very well be, mate. Jake Ward, the Aussie arm wrestler. If you're not sub, get over there and sub to this dude. He's put challenge accepted. I love this idea. Arm Wars talent search, and we put them together through the ringer. Love it. Ready, bang. John Thompson, you're licensed, dude. Let's go.
Love it.
Search for a
I'll tell you. I know who's.
got an inroad, hasn't he?
If I had to buy stocks or shares in an Australian that you'll just unavoidably have to pay attention to over the next 6 to 12 months, there's actually 4 of them. It's all 3 of the Burnett brothers, and the young guy Jamie, the 16-year-old who's a phenomenal. All 4 of those guys are crazy, and they're doing all the right things. You have a look at the Burnett brothers YouTube channel. They're editing hard, they're doing well, they're hyping things up nicely, and they're crushing people. So they're coming. I can see them coming. It's good.
Yeah, they look good. They look good.
Marcus Thompson's just come firing back in with yet another super chat. Love this dude. What an hombre. He's put, Neil just created X Factor for arm wrestlers. Our Britain's Got Talent. Few judges and a big red button. Well, we're going to try our best, mate. What we're going to try to do is give another opportunity for guys to get spotted, get noticed. And one thing I can promise you, I will be watching. And so will James. So we'll be keeping our eye out. We'll be looking for the new guys. And if you're that new guy, you'll be getting a call. Let's go, John.
So within the next week and a half, I'm going to have a recommendation for if you are trying to be a part of this. You want to get yourself out there. I'm going to have a nice laid out process. These are the things that we're looking for. Might require you to get some match footage. Might require you to sit down in front of your camera and answer a few questions. So I know, and we know, that you can actually do that. And some people can, some people can't. So be on the lookout, and I will be working.
Tell us the story about a match that has been in. Just tell us how the match went in their own way. Yeah.
So I'll be working closely with James and Neil to have a very specific set of criteria. And then my vision is that we kind of put you guys through the ringer. You come on alive with myself. You go on alive with Aussie Arm Wrestler. I want to see how you react to some live shenanigans. That's part of the deal. There's a lot of pressure when you come to Arm Wars. A lot of guys. Imagine all that. Ryan, how are you going to handle it when there's 200 people watching you and half of them are better than you at arm wrestling?
Are you talking to me, John? You better tighten up that. I'll smack you around in that iron house if you're there.
See, that's the type of response we're looking for. This is it right here.
So Joe Mama, Joe, how are you doing, brother? He's put, Neil should hold a raffle for access to the Iron House. Buy a ticket, have a crack at being able to chill with the competitors and crack a beer. Well, funny enough, that is exactly what we've done. You can do exactly that, mate. You're going to get to meet all the Iron House competitors. They're all going to be at the event on the Saturday. Not all going to be arm wrestling, but they will all be there. They'll all be there for meet and greet. They'll all be there to, you can ask questions, big Q&A beforehand, kind of like a presser, if you will. And also after the matches, the guys who competed on the day, the people that are there live, we're going to have some VIP tickets. And the VIP ticket will get you access to that. So our legends and the VIP guys will get to come into the event before the matches start and chill with the guys for an hour, and also for another hour after the show. So that's
just to be clear, this event isn't in the Iron House.
Nope.
It is at a location near the Iron House.
Very near the Iron House.
Yeah.
About 25 minutes from the Iron House, but it's close, and we're going to bring them to you. The simple logistics of the situation, and you cannot get 150 to 200 people in the Iron House.
John, I've just, I don't know. Just something popped up in my head, man.
Yeah.
I reckon I can kick your ass left.
Okay,
I'm putting that out.
Ryan wants to smoke.
Give me John Thompson left, and I'll put the uncle back in his freaking box.
Well, it's funny.
I don't even need my good
arm, because if I walked into the other room right now and picked up the paper that I've written down, it's funny you should say that, because you're both on there.
There you go.
And you're not on your own.
Very good. Very good.
Ooh, I like that. All day, I like that.
Destiny awaits.
Let me get some of that Ryan Bowen coattail grabbing, and then I'll get up to the top of the coat by the time I beat you in 4 rounds.
Man, you'll see it. My left actually has more titles than my right, believe it or not. Even though
Australia.
Yeah, it's meant to be.
It's meant to be. It could happen. So Z's guitar account with a super chat. He's put newest Iron House episode is fire. Love the new scouting idea you guys have for bringing up the new up and coming pullers. Yeah, hopefully it can do something, mate. Hopefully it can do something. You got to try and innovate a little bit and put some markers in the sand. So we're going to try to do just that. It'll allow John and Jake to get some real traction with that as well. They're 2 of the hardest working guys in the game.
Coach John and Coach Jake.
Coach John and Coach Jake. And yeah, they can get these guys on there and bust it out. But yeah, give you something to do on that channel, John.
Love it. Love it.
Sounds like a plan. We're going to jump off here in a moment and let you guys get on with your evening. We wanted to update everybody on what's coming. As I say, members, I want to say a massive thank you to those guys who are jumping on and supporting the channel. If you've not subbed to Arm Wars, please get over there and give us a sub. Remember, it's free. We just want you to subscribe. If you do want to support the channel, you want to become a channel member, get on there. As I say, we're going to be giving the opportunity to the channel members to buy tickets, to get their tickets right now. That's coming in the next couple of weeks. So for the channel members, get over there, check out our options. If you are a channel member, you live anywhere close, or you just want to travel away for a weekend and see something very special, it's coming, and it's coming very, very soon. We're going to be filtering it out this next coming week and the week after. We're going to put those tickets up and available. I'm pretty sure they're all going to go. So get ready. And what's left is left. Now, Ryan.
Yo. European
Championships was today. Did you catch any of that, mate? Or did it all go down while you were asleep?
I saw Bojidar Simonov holding up a gold medal and Sasha Andreev as well. So I think they won their respect. That's the only thing I've seen of it. I've been sleeping. I just woke up to Arm Wars, but yeah, it's something I'll go and review for sure. But good to see those two guys dominating.
Well, the other thing is there, mate, Rolly Ray Liepins got the bronze.
He got it?
The bronze medal on the left arm, and he goes right arm tomorrow. Other
Nice.
Arm Wars stars that did well there today. Also, the chef, Sandra Sheris, new European champion, left-handed. Now,
Nice.
you know, I've got very high aspirations for him. And we want to bring some of the other big names back to this promotion for the coming September event. So I'm going to be making some phone calls, guys, and we're going to be trying to make some stuff happen, get some of the bigger name lads as well. And I want to remember, you keep sending me your notes who you really want to see over there. It can be new guys, it can be established guys. Let us know. Send it in the chats. We'll be on the fix on Sunday. We'll be putting a thing out there as well. Have a think. Take your time. Think it up, guys. Let us know who you want to see, who you'd like to see in the Iron House most, and we will try and make that a reality. I know Ryan's been jumping on the bandwagon of a few new pullers that are up and comers. Did it tonight again with some of the Aussies. I get the same from the American crew, the same from some of the guys in the UK. I'm sure Canada's got some great talent as well. This Sunday's fix, I may try to get BLM on the show as well.
Ooh,
Check in with BLM.
Yeah, that dude's a savage. I'm backing him. I'm backing him to beat Chance Shaw. Just putting it out there.
Well, Chance, if you're watching the show, Chance Shaw, if you're watching and you want to come on the fix this Sunday, BLM's up for it. Are you up for it? Let me know. If you want to jump on, we can talk about that as well. Chance Shaw versus BLM coming. We can review the Europeans this Sunday as well on the fix. There's been a massive amount going down. And it's not long now, and it's East versus West. So the arm wrestling continues.
Very nice.
And then King of the Table, then Devon and Levin as well. That's just sneaking up on us every day. That thing's crazy.
Well, I've reached out to Devon, and I'm speaking to Levan very shortly. We're going to try and get Devon and Levan on face-to-face in the next couple of weeks as well.
Yes.
In the presence of greatness here on the channel. So stand by for that. Levan, Devon, get ready, guys. And we'll get both men on and let them see what they have got to say before that takes place. Guys, we're going to jump off here. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody for checking out the Arm Wars show tonight. If you haven't seen the show, please get over there, check it out, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you sub to the channels of Ryan Bowen, John Thompson, who we've got on the show with us tonight. Massive thanks to you, James, for your fantastic efforts on that film, mate.
Sorry, I'm just tired tonight, but yeah, I'll try and be more awake next week.
Awesome show, dude. It was an awesome
Hey,
show.
I just want to say one thing to Ryan about a left-handed match. If that happens, I want to be very clear, Ryan. I am only looking for one thing at Arm Wars, and that is Arm Wars moments. So if you don't believe you're prepared to create a moment that will last in the minds of Arm Wars fans for eternity, say no.
The moment will be, I will silently look you in the eye. I won't even need to do a thing. I will look you dead in the eye and I will stonewall you at center with my left hand. That big mid of yours will do nothing. My back pressure, my hand and wrist up top. I'll just look you in the eye and I'll wait for you.
Top roll me?
I'll top roll you. I will top roll you.
You're going to top roll me.
I'll say to you, you tell me
What
when
round?
to go. And you'll say, all right, go now, and I'll pin you.
You can hook me, you can owl me, but you cannot top roll me.
I will top roll you.
You will never top roll me in a million years, Ryan. It is
you
not
have no
even
idea
the
what my left can
thing that is
do. No one
reasonable
knows
on
what my
this
left
planet.
can do. No one. I kicked Jordan Davis's ass on left last time I faced him. Just give you some reference. 3-0. I beat Jordan.
It's not even an option. You're talking about Jordan Davis who has a smaller hand than I do, and I'm like a foot and a half shorter than you.
Nothing up with John. Left. You just tell me when to pin you, and I will. I'll hold you till you say go.
Well, I hope you hold my hand a lot. I hope you take a lot of pictures with me. I'm going to steal all of your subscribers are going to be mine after this. That's it.
Good luck. Best of luck.
You're ready. You're ready.
Guys, thank you very much. Remember, ladies and gents, if you're not subscribed right here on the Supernatural Strength channel, please do so. Give us a sub, give us a like, give us a share. And until we see you on the fix on Sunday night, take it easy, peeps.